Today we will speak about the law of multiple proportions. In this video we will explain the law and give some examples about it. If two elements form more than one compound between them, then the ratios of the masses of the second element which combine with the fixed mass of the first element will always be ratios of small whole numbers. So if you have two compounds, compound 1 and 2, both of them is made of the same elements A and B. If you compare the mass of element B that reacts with a fixed amount of element A, let's say 1 gram, in the two compounds, you will find that the ratio of the mass of element B in compound 1 to mass of element B in compound 2 will be in small whole numbers. We'll start by our first example where carbon and oxygen can form two types of compounds with the same elements, carbon monoxide CO and carbon dioxide CO2. Then we will check the mass from the periodic table for each of them, 12 and 16 for compound 1 and 12 and 32 for compound 2. Then we will see the mass of the oxygen element that will react with a fixed amount of carbon element, let's say 1 gram in both compounds. By calculation and cross multiplication, we'll find it is 1.33 grams oxygen in compound 1, 2.67 grams of oxygen in compound 2. Ratio of them is 2 to 1, which goes with the law. The mass of oxygen that combines with 1 gram of nitrogen to form three different compounds are 1.142, 2.284, 2.855 grams respectively. Show how these data illustrate the law of multiple proportions. We will see that the ratio of mass of oxygen that combines with fixed amount, let's say 1 gram of nitrogen compared in each two compounds together, we will find that the ratio of mass of oxygen in C2 to C1 is 2 to 1, C3 to C1 is 5 to 2, C3 to C2 is 5 to 4. All the ratios are small whole numbers, which goes with the law. These data illustrate the law of multiple proportions because the ratios is in small whole numbers. There are 100 grams of two different compounds that are composed only of sulfur and oxygen. The first compound contains 50 grams of sulfur and the second compound contains 40 grams of sulfur. Show how this data illustrates the law of multiple proportions. The first one has 50 grams of sulfur. This means it has 100 minus 50 equal to 50 grams of oxygen. The second one has 40 grams of sulfur. This means it has 100 minus 40 equal to 60 grams of oxygen. Now we need to find the amount of oxygen which reacts with a fixed amount of sulfur. Let's say 1 gram of sulfur reacts with how much oxygen in compound 1 by cross multiplication equal to 1 multiplied by 50 divided by 50 equal to 1. In order to find the ratio, we have to find how much oxygen will react with the same amount of sulfur in compound 2, which is 1 grams. So 1 gram of sulfur reacts with how much oxygen in compound 2 equal to 1 multiplied by 60 divided by 40 and equal to 1.5. Now we find the ratio of amount of element oxygen that reacts with fixed amount of sulfur, 1 gram in both compounds. The ratio is 1.5 divided by 1, or we can change it into whole numbers by multiplying by 2, so ratio is 3 over 2, which proves the law.